Yes, sir. Okay, we are live as live can be. Hold up, nope. Go YouTube. Now we are as live can be if you hit that refresh. So yeah, Icecrown Citadel. We've got the 6th round planned for today. We'll be heading in there with a group of alts. Practically, I mean, look at this. Alright, so group 1 and 2 is for the melee DPS, 3 and 4 is for the tanks and the range DPS, 5 is for a Shadow Priest and some healers. And when they're making the group, the officers like to keep the people that are saved in these groups. And yeah, these are the people that are saved right now. I am amongst them. We're gonna have to log an alt. So now the officers have to use their combined knowledge of alts to figure out a way that all these people can play on some alt and that it fixes, like, it sets up as the perfect raiding composition. Josef Coursera is in the chat. What's up, Josef? Hey, yeah, thanks for the cheers, man. And yeah, thanks for the good luck. I will have some fun. We'll all have some fun inside of ICC. And yeah, have a good night, man. Okay, so yeah, they've got quite a task ahead of them. In the meantime, I figured, you know, we could get started. We could talk about something. Something like this. We've just hit... I fucked it up. Hold up. We've just hit 800 subscribers. That's amazing. I was planning to hit 700 at the end of February. Thank you so much, guys. And we do have some whispers going on, but that's kind of normal when I'm on this character. Because, you know, that's what you get when lots of people know you. And yeah, it's always fun. Anyway, we do have a few characters saved. We do not have a protection paladin. We do not have the Boomy, I think. Now we could do a healer, but they seem to have the healer set up. Now somebody yesterday, or a few people yesterday, were asking me for a Shadow Priest point of view, so I'm gonna see if they allow that. Now, I'm just gonna ask them, that's all I can do. I'm not gonna put pressure on them or anything. S Priest, please. No pressure, bro. No, that's enough. Yavad Mohammed Zadeh is in the chat. How are you doing, Yavad? Hope you're doing quite well, and thanks for asking how I'm doing. It's, yeah, it's wonderful, actually. I feel like I got a lot of energy, you know? Usually when we get to this point, I'm a little bit tired. But not today. I feel like we'll go all the way. Hey, we get to play Shadow in here today. Oh, I just rhymed today with today. Alright, we're not Eminem quite yet. Okay, so we get to play Shadow Priest. How about that? I hope Caministo will be happy about that. Now, I have to turn off the display bit, because, you know, there could be parameter in the chat waiting to stream snipe my entire account. I mean, that's the best gank ever, right? You just steal someone's account. You just got ganked by the best rogue in all of Warmanes. In PvP against lobies. Parameter. Alright, so we got the Shadow Priest right here. And the fun thing about that is that we still need a few items. We could get Shadow Silk Spindle, the Merogar Belt. So yeah, that's exciting. Honestly, I don't get loot often. So when I do get the chance to get loot, it's fun. So yeah, let's contact our officers. Hey QT, what up? I just move this right on top of my face. Just a little bit more. There we go. Beautiful. Fix the grid a little bit. Interesting. Let's see. Yeah, okay, so yeah, I remember why that's like that. Let's fix it real quick. And hopefully it doesn't mess up everything else. Because we've been having some grid issues, but let's The death warning wasn't working already again. Yeah, this is gonna be a mess. Maybe I should just like get a different add-on altogether. People have been telling me, wow, grid is for noobs. And it's always worked. I'm telling you guys, it's always worked, but not anymore. I might have gotten like some scuffed version from CurseForged, but I don't know. Anyway, we get to play Shadow Priest, and you know what? We're gonna edit the title real quick. Icecrown Citadel, Shadow Priest, PoV. And at the same time, I can go ahead and throw in the armory link already, because I'm sure that some people might want to see the gear, and that is the best way. You know, I'm not opposed to giving you guys a quick view in game, but let's say we're just starting Lich King and someone jumps in, they gotta know, then it's good to have it. There we go. Okay, so we have levitate, but you don't need it. You just jump right in. You're gonna want to perfect that, because people are standing there with multi-boxers and they'll camp your ass, and it's a waste of time, really. Okay, so our teammates from Asperity, which is the guild that we will be raiding with today, is already on the way with clearing a few of these things. Now you just use the NPCs, of course. It's the best. Ooh, what the heck? Velcora went in there, and my fatality, it showed us. Fatality, Velora. What a noob. How do you even do that? How do you get through all of these enemies and kill yourself? What? Oh, he's a rogue. Okay, yeah, that kind of makes sense. Nothing to do here. Hey, my favorite late night stream. Good luck, have fun. Thank you, nothing to do here. We'll definitely have fun. We won't need much luck. Now, that's one of the best things about a Shadow Priest, right? First of all, it's super chill to play. It's really relaxing, like... I mean, you're not gonna hear much keyboard spam, because you don't necessarily need it. Maybe you're gonna hear it a little bit on the... Oh, this needs to be corrected right here. Now it's gonna be on top of the pet bar. Let's see how that works out. So you're not gonna hear much spamming, because it's that chill. And in case people are wondering, we do have a few PvP talents. We have the Silence right here, and the Psychic Horror. Psychic Horror is pretty freaking useful on Lady Death Whisperer, where, you know, you can just you can do the big fear, and then you can do a single target fear as well. So if you get into the perfect situation, you can CC for your entire group. You know, you can definitely hit 3 people with some CCs. Vanya Gavrilovsky says, Albi, I'm dead from MMA training. Well, yeah, good. That should like really put a toll on your body. Otherwise, you're not doing it right. But glad you survived. Nice to see you in the stream, and I hope you'll get a little bit of muscle relaxation out of this. I'll do the hard work for you now with these fingers. That's my workout. Adako1994 is in the chat. Nice to see you, Adako. And I hope you'll enjoy this. Nice Shadow Priest. Ladislav BR says, how many characters do you have? It's 13 characters in total. And the only thing I don't have is an Unholy Death Knight, which we are building on the stream, 0 to Hero. You can go check that out, it's kind of fun. Yeah, besides that, I don't have Feral Tank, although I could just go ahead and do a quick rejamming and it should be fine. I could definitely tank with my Feral. But it's a DPS Feral right now. I think people are kind of interested in that as well. Now, I'm a massacre it because I'm so rusty, but yeah, we'll get to it. Besides that, I don't have a tank Death Knight. Besides that, I got everything. All the DPS, Not the useless ones, like Beast Mastery. Don't need that shit. That's a waste of a hunter gear. Vanya Gavrilovsky says he sparred with a 80 kilo guy and he's 45 kilos. That's a huge weight difference. You know when you do the head to head? Vanya Gavrilovsky on one side and then you got like this monster on the other side. That is scary. But he got him down once. Well played. You maintained your honor. Gabe Elrich asks, what spell macro do you have bind to 6? Okay, so it's an explosive decoy. Now when you level up engineering, you can level up with these things, which you should do. These things are amazing because they last for 3 minutes. Now I'll show you on Deathbringer Sourfang how it actually functions, but I can just tell you right now. You put one down, the 1 minute timer starts when you put it out of combat. I'll show you out of combat. So the 1 minute timer starts, just like this, or the 2 minute timer. Okay, so 2 minutes. I don't remember it being 2 minutes, but it's fine. The same functionality can be applied. Now, Deathbringer Sourfang is not, you know, ready to fight yet. He's walking up, he's like, blah blah blah, I miss my son, bullshits. And then this rabbit is just standing here. He is ready to fuck some shit up. He is sitting there on the ground, ready to explode upon that boy. And when his cooldown comes back up, you can summon a second and start off the fight with like 4-5k DPS right there. And if you're a burst class, like let's say a rogue, that kind of 4 to 5k, it can really help you in the early game to get that huge burst number. Like in the early fight, you know. Early part of the fight. So they're pretty good. Victor Kostov asks, hey man, can you help? Can you tell me your haste gap? So my haste gap is the same haste gap as your haste gap. It's about 40%. I do think I have a little bit too much right now. Now this could easily be fixed by a rejamming to some crit, although I probably already have some crit gems in here. There's some haste I could definitely rejam. Yeah, I could rejam a little bit. Get a bit better haste, because you get 3% from the Retribution Paladins haste. It's a passive. And then the Shaman Totem also gives you 5%. And you know, especially with Heroism, you're gonna be attacking really fast. And you're gonna get the 4-set bonus from this as well. Now I do have the 4-set bonus, it's just that I have transmogged this head, so it's a little bit buggy. It doesn't show that it's a 4-set, but I have it, it works. So yeah, that's gonna reduce the period, or the channel duration of the Mind Flay by 0.5 seconds. That's a lot. Now you stacked all the other haste on top of that, and the Heroism, and you got yourself a Mind Flay on like 0.9 seconds. So yeah, that's some good haste. Jacob Karwowski says, hey dude, have you heard about the Frosthold server? No. No, I don't think I have. I don't really like go out and look for servers though. I just kind of stick to Warmane. It's not like I haven't tried other servers, I have, but you know, this is where I got those 13 characters, man. It's my home. It's a hometown territory. And it's, you know, on top of that, it's just a good server. Most of the stuff works. The population is very high. So it's all good stuff. Hey, no problem, Victor. And yeah. The officers are just, you know, they're still puzzling a little bit. Trying to see what fits where. Now we might have to end up swapping character, maybe. Let's just see though what happens. There is another enhancement shaman, I think. Oh no, that's elemental for sure. I think she has enhancement as well. I think I heard her talk about that a few times, so maybe she'll whip it out, I don't know. Elemental is fine too though. Honestly, I just like keeping a track on Shaman's DPS for some reason. Probably because Tim talks so fucking much about it. It's like, dude, the enhancement thingies, we've talked about them so many times that I have just forgotten what they all mean. I'm sorry, Tim, but that's the truth. Vanya Gavrilovsky asks, what is your primary stat for Shadow Priest? It's the same as other spellcasters, it's spell power. Like, you want to hit your caps. You want to get that hit rating cap, you know? You want to get that haste rating cap, or as close to it as possible. With the raid buffs. Gotta include that when you're making a PvE setup, you know? And after that, just go for as much spell power as possible. Like, most of the stuff here as well, like... I got the spell power spirit thingy here, but that's because spirit also gives spell power, you know? Get a little bit from this. Here from your Glyph of Shadow, 30% of your spirit, and then also you get Twisted Fate. So you get 0.5 scaling from your spirit. So basically you just want to get as much spell power as possible, and spirit can help with that as well. It's yeah, we gotta get rid of this. This has to get gone. And we could use a Heroic Conqueror. That could quite possibly drop. It's not completely out of the existence of reality for that thing to drop. And we got, yeah, that's it. Just the mark and the spindle. Let's take a look. Oh, you'll probably need the spindle as well. Oh no. Oh no, there's like 15 people that need spindle. Oh no. I almost don't want it to drop. These are some people with high DKPs as well. Yeah, I just want to see Arsley. Volta Ace says, what is the reason you're still raiding? Don't you have everything? Well, as I was just talking about this, I don't have this best in slot, and even if it was best in slot, you just took all that gear and now you're not gonna use the character? Huh? That's not progressive for the guild that you're in. That's kind of like, don't you want to see what your maximum DPS is also? It's not like it just ends when you're best in slot, you know, there's a lot of stuff you can do. You could try for a different build, you could throw around some stuff, you could test something, you know. Even in this really figured out meta of WoTLK, which has been going for quite some time, and a lot of people have put a lot of thought in and a lot of time in, you know, to figure out how to do everything the best way possible. Even now, people are figuring out new ways to play. That could be because it's like a bug or something, you know, that makes it good. We need boomies. Hey, didn't I tell you guys, if you are a boomkin, you can go ahead and apply, because we do need them. My gut feeling was right. So yeah, raiding is fun. Completely forgot what we were talking about, but that's fine. Let's go ahead and do some jumping here. Get our fingers nice and warmed up. Because right now, it's about... I would say it's about freezing here. Like, hey Raphael van Est, how are you doing? Nice to see you tuning in. But yeah, it's about freezing in Holland, and the wind here is like super cold right now. I don't want to leave the heater on for myself, so it's really cold. And you gotta realize that as a gamer, this is going to affect your performance. Your hands are going to cramp up. They are not gonna be warm like a 30-degree day. They're gonna be slow. You've got like this permanent permafrost effect on you. It's a debuff that you get from nature damage and cold damage. Raphael van says, oh, maybe I'll go send an apply. Yeah, and that wind is ridiculous, Raphael. Like, I went outside and I just like got blown away. Like when you turn a corner, you know, it's not like you're just sitting on your bicycle, you know, And then you turn a corner and there's like 2 buildings, like right this, and you come out of the buildings, and that wind just bots, it just blows you away. It's insane. Bom Bom says they let you play a Shadow Priest. Yeah, they allowed it. I asked and they let me. So yeah, I don't really think I can complain too much about them. For real, these are like some seriously nice officers. Like, they always just allow me to do what I want to do. Rafael van Est has to walk the dog 3 times a day in this weather. That is horrible, man. Yeah, that. I mean, you gotta do it because, you know, the dog gotta take a shit. But it's rough. It is definitely rough when you gotta walk the dog in this weather. Ladislav PR asks which class has the best DPS, and Bom Bom answers with Survival Hunter. Facts. No, Survival ain't bad though, but it's definitely a mage. The amount of potential in the Ignite talent alone, it's just so much. Where did Ignite at? Like 40% of your spell's damage, and this stacks on top of each other. So you can get ticks from Ignite that are like 70 or 90k. So imagine your damage per second when a dot like that starts ticking. Ridiculous. Crasher BG asks, are we gonna see a feral DPS point of view? Yes. And Crasher BG also says, hey, hello there. Yeah, nice seeing you, Crasher. And I saw that message. Yes, we'll see the feral DPS, man. We'll get to it. I don't want to set it up a moment before the raid though. I'm gonna need to take my time to set it up, get a little bit back into it, because it is a tough rotation. It is a hard one. Rafael van Est says, watch Albie's YouTube video about it. That is what I should say, but I kind of feel like it's such a scam. You know, it isn't at the same time, but it is like, hey man, let's go watch my YouTube video. Gabe Elrier says, just going a bit from the past where you were talking about everyone needing Spindle. Do you guys do main spec over off spec or DKP? We use DKP. I wish I still had the DKP add-on. I could show you very well. But yeah, so... yeah. Oh, hold up. There's talking stuff about their add-ons breaking. So wait, your add-ons have been breaking as well? Because my grid is just not functioning at all. Okay, that's a good point. Yeah, we live. Oh wait, I should actually post that on my Discord. I thought I did, but now it just refuses to work. It's really weird. Anyway. Yeah, I might want to swap to a different UI altogether, to be honest. Hola! Okay, so... I keep forgetting to do this, but I really should do it. Alright. Vanya Gavrilovsky says, well, I gotta wake up at 6:30 AM and I'm tired as fuck, so see ya. Good luck with the raid and the stream. Thank you very much, Vanya. I hope you get some good rest in there, man. You're gonna need it. You know, after all that training. Crasher BG says, if you learn the feral DPS, you can DPS even with Holy Priest. I mean, I wouldn't advise Holy Priest DPS, but it's possible, I guess. Anyway, about the DKP thing, we're just gonna bit DKP on it. So, for example, I'm a DPS right now. I'm rolling as DPS. But Dude, for example, is also rolling as DPS. Now, we can both bit DKP on it. Tagorn has just subscribed. Thank you very much, Tagorn. Oh man, we're reaching that 1k. Let's go. Vanya says, are we gearing tomorrow? No, we're gonna skip one day. I'll need some time to edit another video. And we're gonna continue on Thursday. So, me and Dude can both bit DKP on the Spindle. Now, for example, this guy, he is healing. And he's changing to Boomkin. So he's also a DPS. Then he can also bid on it. At that point we just spend DKP. So if you tell the officers like yeah, so that's it. Alright, Vanya. Okay, yeah, have a good night, Vanya. Can we get a sneak peek of the video? It's just a script right now. Like I said, I need some time. I just... yeah. But there's also a schedule in the Discord, as you can see if you are in the Discord. It's also on the YouTube thingy. Yeah, there you can see my streaming schedule. I'll just throw it up here. Now I have noticed a minor typo. And, you know, we're just gonna go ahead and fix that. There we go. So yeah, this is the streaming schedule. And yeah, Wednesday, I just want some time off, get some editing going. You know, do some live stuff if needed. So there's the schedule. Rafael van S says, I was raiding with Gook today. Oh yeah, Gook is a good guy. Did you have fun with him? Because he always brings the good mood to the raid. And you need those people as well, you know, you need mood enhancers in the raid. Morale boosters. But yeah, the sneak peek that I can give you is... that's one tanky bear. Rafael says, yeah, we had some fun. Yep. Gookie boy, he's a good guy. Honestly, he's such a pure person. Like, I don't even know how to describe him. He's beautiful though. I don't see where he is on today though. I think he's in the raid. Let me just take a quick peek at Discord. Yoke. No, he's not in here. YOLO Swag says, OMG, Dignity? Haven't seen that guild for ages. Are they still raiding though? Yeah, Dignity is definitely still raiding. Asperity has a healthy relationship with Dignity as well. You know, Dignity was helping Asperity out a little bit at the start. And yeah, that's always been like pretty good. Thing is, Dignity has a super like almost secluded core of players that, yeah, I don't know if they still actively raid, but I'm sure that they still raid sometimes. But you can't really get in there. Bum says, how to tank as a bear? He said you mute the Discord to cancel the cancer. Oh my god, to cancel the cancer talk. That was his words. It's true though. It's also impossible to deliver narrative gameplay when they're like trying to lead a raid. It's just not gonna work out. Because I'll be trying to say like, okay, so if somebody dies, you're gonna want to combat rest them, and in that middle of the sentence, one of the officers gonna be like, get a combat rest on that guy now. And that's not how they lead, but no, you're just gonna hear too many voices. It's not gonna be a enjoyable time. So yeah, it's not like that the Discord is cancer at all. It's very funny, but it's offensive. A little bit PG-18, quite a bit PG-18, and yeah. It just opens up so many variables that we don't want to deal with. Bum says, pull the boss. Yes. Yes, Shadow Fiend. Go. Stick to the shadows. Huh. We can do this in the meantime, though. This is one thing I love about Shadow Priest. Look at this perspective. We're gonna have to zoom out a bit here. Look at this perspective. You don't get this with any other class. This is epic. I love this shit. Like, look at that. There's like a trident in his skull. Yeah, I nerd out for this shit. And he has a Brint roll. Look at that. Lord Malgar. I love that shit. Rafael van S says, like Rai Fury. I've never watched a Rai Fury stream. As far as I'm concerned, he's an okay guy. Like, yeah. Let's leave it at that. Because, you know, he gets tons of hate, which I don't think that's cool. What did he do to you? Okay, don't tell me. I know it could be quite... Okay, I should stop. Tim says, but does he have 7 Brint rolls? I mean, you took like 18 of them, so I don't know. Rafael Vanes, did you ever see that video from him leading wipe? No, but you can throw it in Discord if you want me to see it. I'll go check it. Getting smashed by 25 Draenei and Gnome's point of view. Yeah, that's gonna be him in the mean. Like, that's gonna be him in a little bit, because look at all them Draenei's. Not that thing, that's a male Draenei. Yeah, there's a proper female Draenei. There we go. Boxster. That's one of my GMs. A very good player. Hilarious player. I love that guy. But yeah, we're just getting ready here. We are kind of starting a bit late here. Hope you guys don't mind too much. Do we have Flask? Yeah. Thank God. Rafael van S says, we'll search for it tomorrow now on my phone in bed. Oh, that's alright, man. I'll check it whenever you got the time. Like, I got time usually. Luca Marik says, will the prices on the auction house go up after the squish? I'm not sure how the squish exactly affects the market. Honestly, I don't have to worry about gold too much anymore when you're Abyss, you know? Yeah. You just sell a few Primals every now and then, so I really don't know. Speaking of, let's get these in here. And this. Yo, I could get some gems. So that's the thing, right? When you're best in slot, you're gonna want to spend your resources. Like, you change this into honor, and then you change the honor into gems. 3 gems. Oh shit. We're going though. It's fine. It's about time. Yeah, we don't have to worry about the spikes at all. If you're stacked up like this, then the melee will just melt them. They got their Divine Storms, their Whirlwinds. They won't stand for much long. So, check it. Like, no one is actively, like, targeting them. It's just melee damage. It is a bit slow at the moment, but it is 6th run, so... yeah. It's a lot of ults. Okay, they're still really stacked, so I'm not gonna help with them. The only reason or time where I'm gonna help with them is if there's one, like, unreasonably far away from the melee. At that point, as a range DPS, you should see, hey, melees can't reach it. This is my turn to kill some spikes. Like... yeah, I don't know about that one. They're still gonna die pretty fast, but Vampiric Touch is powerful. We're taking some flame damage here. We can take a bit of damage. We're a Shadow Priest. You're gonna see me ignore a lot of mechanics on Shadow Priest. It's because they're inherently incredibly tanky. Like, look at all this healing. Like, there's no rejuve on me or anything. That's like mostly just... oh wait, there is. I couldn't see it. Oh, whatever. Let's get stacked. This is one of those situations where you're gonna put some dots. And you're gonna... yeah, this... look it down. I'm the only one noticing it right now. It's ridiculous. Oh, and he got spiked yet again. That poor fucking guy. And the boss is just doing a little spinny on top of him. There's Tim's axe. Just look at this for a bit. Athanas Tumbalevs asks, can you drop a Discord link? Damn! Nah, I'll do it. Honestly, I don't even have Savi in my Discord. He's one of my moderators and he's not even in it. Impossible. Okay, let's see if I have time for this real quick before we lose any DPS. There's the Discord. I am gonna have to assign a role real quick before you can see or interact. I do that to protect you from spam. And myself, of course, because I don't want to deal with that shit. Okay. I was first, Tim. Bam asks, do you not use Mind Blast as a Shadow Priest? So, if you're using... Oh, I tried to get it off, but too late. If you're using Mind Blast, you are providing the replenishment buff, which I'll show you in just a second here. No need to go incredibly hard on these anyway. Okay, so you Mind Blast, and you provide this buff to 10 people in the raid. That's the only thing it provides. Like, and it's only when you have Empiric Touch-Up. Now, if you're outside in Ruby Sanctum 25 Heroic and you don't have Retri Paladins spamming Judgment, which we do have at the moment, albeit there's just only one, but it shouldn't matter too much here. So if you need mana in a fight, and if there's no Retri Paladin, go for it. If you don't need the mana, don't worry about it. It is a DPS loss. Alright, just gonna remove Gift of the Wild. You won't be needing that. Hey, I think Tim is out there giving some rolls to people. Nas. Or that's me, I don't know. Tim, is it you or me? Because I just saw someone like get a roll, I don't know. Really interesting. Anyway, I gave you guys some rolls. Thanks for joining the Discord. I'm just gonna use it as a alert notification. I'm gonna add some stuff to it. But yeah. There is another thing to it though, Bam. If you don't have your 4-set bonus, you probably are just gonna want to use Mind Blast. But because of the channel duration reduction, Mind Flay becomes much better. Yeah, Gabe Elrich is right about that. Tim says, I ain't doing anything. Of course he's not. Look at that lazy bastard sitting there with his weirdly rotated picture. Okay, so we got that CC for a reason. This boss is that reason. Just gonna pop the Shadow Fiend here, get this pop in. Close this, we don't need that, thank you DBM. It's a bit early on the reset, but all fine. Get an early reset there as well, because I want to do this. Alright, go back on this. Oh, we've got some serious Shadow Priests in this group. It's not just me. Oh, yeah, could have done that a bit faster, but it will fuck with my DPS. And we were up there. But CC is more important than DPS. I need to get my priorities straight here. Because we'll, at the end of the fight, we'll still have decent damage. Okay, we're gonna stop on the boss here. Let's get some of these up and get that thing. It's gonna be right in the middle of them. It's my absolutely favorite Mind Seer thing in the entire game. Oh, just wait here a sec. Let's get the 3 sets and there's the Fear. I think I got all 3. That's what I'm talking about, baby. Okay, we gotta keep an eye out on the spirits here. Make sure you don't get hit. See that? He got hit. Not good. Man, we got some Shadow Priests in the recount right there. Skada rider. There's one in the back. Like, do you see how quick Vampiric Touch runs out when Heroism is up? It's because haste affects its duration. I can't do anything about these. They're immune to fear. Or my fear, I think at least. Silence isn't gonna stop them. Just gotta ignore them. Come on, baby. Like, it's such a close call on the top right there. Luckily, no one is in range for me to be useful. Fucking hell. Fucking hell. Come on, that mage is in his execution phase. This has to end. No! No! Valimar! Yeah, that was good. Alright. Let's get some mana. So, my officers are talking about how they changed the fight a little bit, which would be new. Again, like, they are fixing things. Apparently those spirits are taking a few moments to get moving now. And before they would just rush in, you know, but they take their time now before they start moving. Which makes it easier for sure. Can I catch that lightning bolt? Alright, we're gonna... Oh, no. We couldn't juke it. Apparently it's homing or something. Pfft. What are these? No skills. No. This double clicking situation still hasn't been fixed. I'll work on it though. Emil Hernandez is in the chat again. Hey Emil. How you doing? Metlaza Govna in my whisper is saying, be lol, you destroy your keyboard. Was I really going that hard? I don't think I was going that hard on Lady. Spamming one button, but two other buttons spiced it up. Oh yeah. Marm asks, what is that macro you have modified on Mindflare? Alright, let's take a look at it. This is one of the best macros in game. Absolute must have if you are playing Shadow Priest. Get this? Copy it right off the screen. If you can't see it correctly, it's just a no channel. No, you can probably just copy it. It's 1920p. What am I talking about? Yeah, that's taken. Alright. That's fine. So this macro, it works exactly the same for Mindseer. What this macro is going to do, it is going to it's going to make it so that when you're casting Mindflay, that you cannot reset Mindflay. So you know how Mindflay ticks in, like, you know, there's one tick happening here, one tick happening here, one tick here, one tick here, like 1, 2, 3, 4, more like 1, 2, 3, 4 ticks, like the fourth is right at the end. So with this macro, that fourth tick is always going to land. Now if you were just spamming Mindflay normally, you're gonna miss that fourth tick a lot. Hey, we got Sarlatan in the whisper chat. Nice to see you, Sarlatan. Cast no channeling Mindflay. Yes, it's Gabe Elrich's thing. It's exactly that. Get one for Mindseer as well. Because look at this, Mindseer, I'm clicking the shit out of my mouse right now. I pulled it real close, probably super close. And it didn't reset. While, let's take a look at a regular Mindseer. You see this? You constantly reset. You're missing out on a lot of damage. Petaristic says, by the way, nice channel, and GG by Sarlaton. Nice, man. Hey, thanks for tuning in. Rafael van S, do you already have your new mic? It wasn't a new microphone, it was just a mic stand. So, hold up, we probably gotta jump over here. Don't want to slack too hard. I'll help. I helped. Let's bind this somewhere. I don't necessarily need that. Let me just put it on inner focus, whatever. I'll move it back. Okay, so it was a boom stand. So what it did is it raised my microphone of what the heck is he doing here? Alright, Sourfang just kinda tripping balls. So my microphone is off the desk, reducing the amount of booming that you guys hear from the keyboard and from pretty much everything. So it's a small upgrade for sure, but it's one that you can definitely notice if you look at the before and after. Gunship bug is a thing on Icecrown. Oh man. You should have seen Loot Ship on Deathwing. Back when it was called Deathwing. You didn't have a gunship at all, you just walked straight up to the chest. And you picked up some loot and you walked away. They didn't bother scripting it yet. So yeah, Warmane has improved for sure, a lot. And it's still improving. And that's definitely healthy. It's good to see. I wonder if they have stocks. Like just a weird thought right now. Nobody jumped. Oh no, one guy jumped. Fucking sways. Can you beat me asks, what is the add-on that shows your dots? So it's called NeedtoKnow. It's like a must-have for a lot of classes. An add-on as NeedtoKnow, like an add-on similar to this, is a must-have. It's in the add-on list in the description. It's also in one of the videos on my channel, if you can find it. Tim! Alright, so we got that. We are really fast. We actually need to wait a bit for heroism right now because we've been clearing this too fast. Dios mío. Or when Tim says it, I imagine that he's like, oh, Dios mío. This fucking guy. That's what I imagine when Tim says Dios mío. Especially with them dots behind it. What add-on is for the dots? Tim! It's NeedtoKnow. If you check the link that Tim has just put in the chat a few seconds ago, then yeah, you go to a nice little video. And that video is about add-ons. In a nice top 5 format. Oh, look at that, Tim posted it twice. Isn't that a bit much, Tim? Nah. Appreciate it, man. Okay, so here's where we're gonna put the brown rabbit, right? This is what I was talking about earlier. I don't think we'll get it in time. Like, as you can see, it's a bit of a mess. Henry Vargas says, saludadas desde Costa Rica. Thank you very much, man, and saludos back. Like Tim said, saludos, brate. Ognien Milsojavek says, Marko Tsiganica. I know what that last part means. I don't know, is that like a name? Is it like a second Aziz, maybe? I'm scared now. Please don't let it be a second Aziz. Alright. Let's see what we can do. We are gonna have to DPS a bit on ads. 50k on ads, right? It's messing around with the officers a bit, but oh, that's a mess up. This damn double clicking. Alright, get those perfect hand placements. You see right there that was such a perfect input that there was no animation for the Devouring Plague. That's what you gotta get. Gotta break this fucking game's animations. Oh wait, we're not killing beasts. Oh no. Fucking hell, I forgot again. We gotta kill beasts. I was just looking at these hands. Alright. We're gonna get some damage on these ads this time. I'll just reapply this really... Oh, I thought they would come out there. Alright, come on. Gotta get more vampiric touches. I really hope... 100k is actually a tall order for a Shadow Priest if you ignored the first wave. Alright, let's see. Oh, we're dropping so hard because of that ad bullshit. No, that's the wrong target. Oh, Jesus. This is too difficult. Blood Beast, 63k. Oh, dear. That's not enough. Oh, we gotta do that one more time. That damn Starfall is really fucking with me right now. Stop it. Okay, I hope I got enough, but I don't think I did. Thank God. If you get less than 100k, you get minus. We did it, boys. We passed Deathbringer Sourfang's DPS test. Let's get that up. Oh yeah, by the way, honestly, alright, so we ended up at 15k, not good at all. But I kind of panicked there because I ignored ads the first time around. Protector Heroic, we don't need that. Look at this, we are unkillable. Nitro boots in a little nuclei. I love it. Alright, we'll be heading towards VDW and Sindragosa first. By doing this, your rate is more fresh, you know, by the time that you arrive at Sindragosa. It's kind of nice. Alright, we're gonna go pretty hard there on these ads, because Shadow Priest can definitely do that. We got a fucking fade here. Just... Can I get this horror off? I thought I clicked it. A bit late. But yeah, the psychic horror works really well in this hallway. It's a nice little long range fair. Like, someone else should be doing it at that point. That's not really... look at all those melees. Someone should do it. Okay. Let's keep up in range here. Now I hope someone does something about it. Okay, he got cycloned. Because those Huntresses, they are scary. You gotta do something about them. Ognen Milosavjevic asks if he kills Sindragosa, he can go Lich King. No, we still need to clear all of the final bosses in the quarter. So that is PP, Sindragosa, and BQL. But the order in which you do it doesn't really matter. Can we get Dispersion here? We'll fade after it. I do want a little bit of mana here. Alright, there we go. Hey, what is this? We don't have the Psychic. We're gonna mind control one of those things. Oh, this could be so much fun. Let's see. I don't know if it works. I'm sure someone tried it. Immune? That's some bullshit. Man, here I am trying to be clever. Ah, well. Let's just mind sear a bit then. As you can see, I was telling you Shadow Priest is a chill class. This is the definition of chill, right? Like, I don't have to do anything with this hand. It's one button right now. It's so relaxing. You don't have to worry about your positioning 9 out of 10 times. You just out heal damage, which I'll illustrate a little bit later. It's such a nice class to play. Let's equip our epic purple shirt. I didn't spend 1 coin on this shirt for no reason. This guy casts. Now just get some of this on. Just pop a CD here. Get rid of her quickly as possible. We do still have a Devouring Plague on someone, as we could see it in there. It's not doing any damage anymore, so... Now, I guess I should show this as well. Now, what you can do if you're like multi-dotting several things, you're gonna keep that Vampiric Touch up. And every time that Shadow Word Pain is a bit off, you do a single Mind Flay on them. And then you go ahead and reset all of their Vampiric Touches. If you're doing like hardcore AoE damage on 2 or 3 targets, this is how you do it. Like, you see how much higher I was than Shield Me here once that thing dropped? All the damage I had going on those 2 adds, it was a lot of damage. Let's take a look at this model, because I think that this is absolutely beautiful. Like, the graphics on it suck, I know, but like the color palette and everything, like just the majesty of it, love it. But he's not free, he's chained. You see that chain? That's because of the Scourge. It's because it's not of his own will. They fixed my bug! They fixed my bug! I mean, I wasn't gonna do it, but I just wanted to get a nice little point of view. A Carbusto018 asks, is Disco Priest good in PvE? Yes. Disco Priest is really good. I'm quite sure that we have a Disco Priest right now as well. Yeah, for sure. Yeah. You're gonna need 1 disc in a 25-man raid. Where a normal healer could only heal someone to 100%. What the heck? Another ninja pull. Gonna give her a silence. Gonna give these things some dots. Gonna finish that thing and go on this. Now, same thing as with the mage, it applies to the Shadow Priest. You're ranged, so you'll just want to stand like in the middle somewhere and make sure that you can reach just about anything. We could shackle undead here as well. The fear is not gonna do anything. I'll show that. You're just pay attention to like this thingy here. It's gonna say immune because they're undead. They didn't say immune. Did it work? Interesting. Well, thing is, if we need hard CC, we always got Shackle Undead. It's no cooldown. It's a nice interrupt. It stops the flamey boy from casting his fire spell. It definitely stops everything else from casting everything else, because it's hard CC. Now, it does get broken, but that's fine. Usually getting that 1 or 2 seconds of CC in tends to be enough. Just give him a little bit of a silence. Oh, this is absolutely a beautiful spot for some Mind Seers. Those were going on the healers. A little bit scared of that. Don't want those hot worms on the healers. Those worms are actually favorable. So that's something. 2.8 disco, I want to know it. Yeah, sure, man. Anything that you want to know, just ask it. And that goes for anyone, you know. There's no such thing as a stupid question. There's only the person who answers it who can be arrogant. Yeah, that's an original quote right there. Let's get Divine Hymn up. Now you don't have to worry too much about that circle. Usually takes like 20 years before it does anything. Oh, so we shackle it. Hey, someone was ahead of us. Good. We got Eve here, doing some serious utility as well. Okay, so we did decently. Let's check the heals though. Galadina clocking in on the #1 spot. Udarmunye on the 2nd one. Let's see the loot. Nightmare Zender, Lungbreaker, and Snowstorm Helmet. Alright, let's get a move on. Zoom. Zoom zoom. Remax44 asks on which factions are raids better, and is it worth going for Horde because raids or stay Alliance? Both sides have good PvE guilds. They both have healthy community. But Alliance really does have a lot of like 6 LODs per week guilds. A Horde though has questionably better ratios, you know? Like arguably it has better ratios. So if you want to like get the maximum out of your specific character, you'll probably want to be a Horde. But you can raid on either side, for real. Like, it's both good. Of course you're gonna want to be Alliance, because glory to the Alliance. Daniel says, if you don't top heals as H-Paladar, you suck. So yeah, some of the Resto Shamans though, they can get a scary amount of healing there, man. Like, I've beaten a lot of Holy Paladins, including really good ones on the Resto Shaman. I think it had something to do with the crit back then though, not sure. Okay. Just gonna pass on this. Alright, and there's another Mind Seer. I mean, look at that damage. I'm not trying that hard. It's really relaxing to play a Shadow Priest. Like, if I was playing a mage, I would have to put Flame Strike and keep my Blizzard up. And get a bunch of pushback, you know, while I'm casting Blizzard. I mean, it can probably do more damage, but this is fine. If you have pet with heal increase, you beacon and heal for 40% more. Yeah, we know about that. I think though recently they changed something about that. Riptide healing wave is OP. Yep. That haste increase, it's seriously good. You can get a lot of healing that way. Okay. A piece incoming. Now, I don't want to be near those things because they'll interrupt my cast. But they are getting moved towards me, which kinda sucks. Oh, Shadow Word Pain! No! Just like a millisecond too late. Get this Vampiric Touch up. You can only have one Devouring Plague at a time, by the way. Otherwise I would be multi-dotting it. Preferably you want to have your Devouring Plague on the target with a little bit more damage, so you try to balance it out, that they die at the same time, therefore giving you more area of effect damage. YOLO Swag says, you wish you were on Balanced Route right now? Nah. Not really. Balanced Route is... it's not like super stressful or anything, but this is more relaxing for sure. Like, I don't think that a Shadow Priest can get, like, as much damage as a Boomy, or as, like, a Mage or something like that. But it is super relaxing. So, that's fine, it works for me. No, where's my... there it is. It's not bound. Da Fook. We don't need Mind Suit, get that shit out of here. Oh, we're just standing in this. Oops. Alright, let's see. How much did we lose? Oh, we lost lots of deeps. Yeah. Corbasto018 says, I cannot find guys for Fospos. Well, if there's anyone in the chat right now who wants to do a Fospos, maybe you should give them your in-game name. And you could get something started. Because I can't help you right now, I'm in ICC. And I don't really enjoy helping people in Fospos. Like, once you start doing that, I'm gonna have to help everyone, you know, like... It's just gonna take up way too much time. Alright. Raphael van S asks, what is the hardest range DPS class to play in your eyes? Well, that's a good question, because they're all pretty easy. What would be the hardest? Probably Affliction Warlock or a Demonology Warlock, but not like your usual 10k DPS Demonology Warlock that you're gonna see. I'm talking about like the 20k DPS Demonology Warlocks. Because that's a lot of damage. It's tough to get that on the demo. But they do exist, I have seen them when I played it a little bit. Because I do have a demo. And when I was playing it, I got some decent results. But I wasn't the best. Sadek Lofty says, hi, I'm new here. Well, welcome to the chat, Sadek. Hope you're gonna have a fun time. We're gonna do some more ICC tonight before we're done. And tomorrow, guys, tomorrow, it's the main run of Asperity. As you can see, the raid timers are running out. And tomorrow we're going to do Icecrown Citadel on our mains. So it's a really, really good group. And we're gonna do Ruby Sanctum 25 Heroic and Trail of the Grand Crusader, all in the same night. Hopefully in 3 hours. Now, it's a tall task. All 3 of those in 3 hours. It's everything has to go smooth and perfectly. But we'll see how we go. It's gonna be a very high-end group though. So if you want to tune in for that, feel free to. Because I'll be right here. Okay, so kind of messed up the intro thingy there, and then I pressed silence for some reason. Let's see if we can kind of salvage this. Right. Get that auto attack in there, you know. Every time you're casting a dot, you get like an auto attack in there. It's like 400 something damage. Like, look at that. Even in the middle of my channels. It's free damage, guys. Do I not have that macroed? I don't have it macroed. What the absolute dick. Oh, that didn't improve my DPS if you don't have it macroed. It does have it macroed though, it's really weird. I'll take a look at it. It's supposed to pull me out of the dispersion as well. That hunter is in a nice little action pose right there. And if you check this Unchained right now, we get 2 spells off for the price of 1. No. Oh, that's the wrong one again. Ooh. Okay, this double clicking thing just seems to get worse and worse, to be honest. It's really messing with me on these targeting fights. I'll check the comments in a second there. Alright, so, and again you get the 2 spell cast. 2 for 1. We're just gonna be exploding right over here. Just keep the dots up. Okay, since we don't have the glyph of dispersion on right now, we cannot do the dispersion trick again. Yeah, okay, yeah, holy shit. I don't know what I was thinking, but what a mess. I'll fix that in a second. Alright, we gotta stop on the boss right there. We just need to wait here for the next air phase. Just gonna get my dots up real quick. And let's go. Just keep DPSing it for a bit. Oh. Get that prayer, get that renew on him as well. There we go. Now this sneaky fucking gnome beat us on Lady Death Whisperer on like the last second. I don't like this guy. Nah, he's an awesome person. A really good officer. I should have went back to shadow form before I froze though. This is gonna cost me a global cooldown now. Now we are in hero. So let's get that thing popping. And refresh that thing. Now we're just gonna go hard, just ignore the Unchained. This is a specific tactic. There are other tactics, but in this guild we just burst it. Because look at that damage. She is absolutely melting. Even if I had Unchained right now, I just keep DPSing. Alright. Vanquisher Heroic. We don't need that one. Let's take a look. We did get some Unchained, so yeah. Kinda dumpster DPS. Sadek Lofty says, is it Heroic or normal? This is Heroic. Let's take a look at some of the comments. Victor Kostov says Affliction Warlock is hard. Yeah, it's pretty tough. You've got a lot of dots to keep track of. A lot of small judgment calls to make when you're doing the rotation. Or the priority list, whatever you want to call it. Raphael van S says also have a 6.1k demo Warlock, do around 13k DPS. That's good damage. That's a lot of damage for 6.1. Because like especially after that you start getting more and more damage because you start stacking spell power. So you're only gonna do more and more. Now imagine playing Demonology Warlock when you got Soulfire casting like twice as fast. That's what it used to be. The cast timer used to be bugged, it was super short. And it was so amazing. So much damage. And we are gonna single target it down because... yeah, look at that. Did it die? I think it died. Like the last second maybe. Okay, yeah. Once people start focusing it, it's all good. We do need to fix this though. This is an absolute abomination. Okay, that's much better. Alright, let's catch up. Daniel says it's 30% buffed, so it's normal with heroic mechanics. Well, if that's what you think about it. Like, of course it's gonna look very easy if you're doing it with a guild like that does it quite often. You know, it's gonna look really easy, but I do think that you can clearly see that there's some stuff going on here. Like you see that Shadow Priest healing just saving that entire group of mine. Maybe it wasn't. I don't know. Terrell Brown just subscribed. Thank you very much. It doesn't necessarily have to be the Shadow Priest healing. It could have been like so many things, but it was super close. Like that's the issue when you pull both of them at the same time. You're gonna get into a timer where this decimate pops you on like 10% health, and then this guy jumps up and just wipes out the entire group. It's not a good time. Athanas Tumbalev says you're supposed to cancel Aura first. Nah, this should work. We'll give it a try though. It's up in like a few seconds. But this should be fine. Okay, so let's take a look. 1 press, 2 press. Seems to work, man. I don't know what I was doing with that previous macro, but that wasn't right. Nah, it's pulled already. We're just reacting at this point. But you know, if you think something's gonna get pulled, just be ready for when it does get pulled. You gotta build some of that foresight. Because these things will happen. They happen often. So all you need to do is just be prepared. Theodore Stoknov has just subscribed. Thank you very much. Oh, do we need to fade here? Okay, hold up. I just kind of messed up my inputs. Thank you for the subscription, guys. I really do appreciate it. Like, man, this has been just going way too well. Oh no, that's a lot of ads. That's a lot of ads, guys. Alright, that was fun. What an absolute gangbang. We still got one of these guys, like, trying to continue this orgy, but I'm sorry, dude. Wait, no, he's really... That guy was horny as fuck. Oh, we stole his blade. I'm happy about that. Oh, trinkets, please don't proc. Okay, nice. Marm asks, why have you spec'd horror? The other option was 5% less mana cost on these few spells. I would much prefer having a CC that I can use on one fight than some mana regen that I don't need on any fights. Because this is absolutely unnecessary. Even when I was like 4k gear score, I never run out of mana. You got the lowered cooldown on Shadow Fiend, you've got Dispersion if you do run out of mana. Daniel says, do you snapshot Shadow Word Pain? I just get the misery things up. Or not the misery thing, but like there's a 5 stacking thingy here, the Shadow Weaving. I get this to 5 stacks, and then I apply Shadow Word Pain. How do you track procs? Mate, what procs? It's a Shadow Priest. You're talking about the trinkets, I guess. And I do tend to keep a trinket thingy here. We can pull it up here. Like it is good info to know. Not completely relevant to Shadow Priest, but yeah. Let's get the capital P in there. And the other one was piercing is the melee one. Let's see. The ICC ring. You can check on the Warmane Armory for these things if you know, feel like you're trying to get to a point here. Don't know what your point is, but not gonna bother too much with it. Let's get a flask up and with this stuff. Let's get going. Okay, so there's some confusion in Discord right now. Not sure if they... Yeah, they're going. I don't play Warmane, I'm just curious if you snapshot Shadow Word Pain with your procs. Well, if you look like at one boss fight, you're gonna have your answer. And honestly, yeah, that's kind of the point of my rotation, like the starting thing. If I don't get the trinkets at that point though, like, I'm not gonna wait with it. Oh, I forgot to check the name of the other one. Like, the most important thing about Shadow Priest is to just get those precise inputs. And, yeah, like, I'm not sure if the snapshotting works. If it does, I probably should be doing that, but Twilight Flames, that's the name. You can waste 1 GCD. Yeah, well, I don't know, man. I haven't really tested if it's like a snapshotable spell. If it is, I'm sure I would have known about it. Because, yeah, I don't know. This is some fine ass DPS. Could be higher, of course. You know, you could get more lucky as well. That's the thing. Okay, so we're not gonna be able to test that inside of ICC either. We're gonna have to go and go to a dummy, unequip all that shit, and then see specifically if snapshotting works. Mario says, will you continue the stream from 0 to hero after ICC? After ICC, I'll go to bed. Just get a quick dispersion here. Got out of the dispersion, keep casting. That's what I kind of wanted to do by Syndragosa as well. Except, yeah, the macro wasn't quite ready. I guess I messed up on the macro making. We'll continue 0 to hero on Thursday. Thursday afternoon for Central Europe time. But yeah, just like quick little dispersion there. Just ignores this thingy. You don't have to stack up really. Like, it's just another reason why Shadow Priest is chill to play. And yeah, I mean, just check Hotface in just a minute here. we're not gonna have to do anything really. We're just gonna chill. Even if they put that big ass slime pool on top of us, we're not gonna move. And if something does go wrong, then I can always just dispersion it. And if something goes wrong twice, then well, we're just unlucky, bad luck. We'll try again next week. Honestly, like... Okay, so we're gonna find a nice little spot here. You want to keep in mind that you gotta be in range of the shaman totems. This is quite important, that haste. That spell power if you don't have a demo warlock. But you're gonna need that haste for sure. Now a good shaman puts his totem in the middle of the raid. I haven't really been paying attention too much. I have seen that I had that buff. But I haven't been paying attention to his placement of the totems. We'll take a look this time. Okay, so we get this stuff, just don't worry about it. We are gonna have to finish this need to know in just a sec here. But I just keep forgetting about it. We're gonna... we really should have made a bit of distance between me and the other Shadow Priest. But as you can see, he's also just like ignoring it completely. You just heal so much as a Shadow Priest. I mean, look at all this healing that I'm doing to myself. Lots of overhealing as well, of course, but you know, can't really avoid that. I'm gonna move away from him a bit. This freaking double target... this double click issue, man. I gotta fix it. Really fix that. It's messing with my DPS. Oh. Thank God I moved away from him. There's no way for us to break that. We cannot shadow melt, we cannot human ratio. We can just eat that vile gas. That's all we can do. We could use dispersion to minimize damage that we take. But yeah, we can't like break it. So yeah, the totems are kind of fine. You're usually gonna want like a half U for the totem positioning. Now that was a bit of an early reapplication. Don't want to be doing that. Just let it run out. You see that like double clicking bullshit? I'm just trying to adjust my camera and it untargets the boss because it double clicks. Really annoying. Can't really find out why that's happening either. Oh my god, yeah. I should have like kept an eye on him, but he straight up moved closer to us after we moved away from him. So fuck that guy. It happens. It wasn't a long vile guess though, that's for sure. Hey. Do you know the spellcasting tracking feature in NeedtoKnow? Don't know what kind of spell you'd want to track on a Shadow Priest, but Twilight Flames. I guess if you talk about one of these things, spell usable or something, because I don't know what you're talking about at this point. But we'll get this fixed. And about that snapcasting, does it actually work? Like, if you would tell me that, then I'd start doing it. But I don't think it's a point, because I feel like I would have known about it if it worked. Visual cast eye. Hold up. If your mouse double clicks, it should be two reasons mostly. Either it's worn out or you spilled something on it. Nah, I don't know, dude. I hope it's not the mouse itself. I guess I could try a different mouse. I do have another one. I really hope it's not the mouse itself though, because I need this mouse. But it is. Yeah, it is kind of worn out. All that gaming. Okay, hold on. Visual cast time on Vampiric Touch. What are you talking about? Visual cast time, enable for this bar. Oh my god, I did not know about this. How about that? Can we change that to something else? I mean, I was always just kind of thinking about that, but that's really dope. Oh, how about that? Visual cast time. The other ones are Insta, so not gonna need them, but it's kind of dope. Thanks, man. Oliver Sanchez says, "Hey, Abby, I've been following you for quite some time now. Can I ask you something?" Of course. Like, anyone can ask anything, really. It's, yeah. Questions are never bad. You know, sometimes the answer might be terrible, but there's no such thing as a bad question. 100 bucks through PayPal. Yeah, sure. You first, mate. No, it's not gonna like yeah, it's gonna help a bit. It's gonna make it even chiller. That's the thing, right? Because that's like one of the only things that you really need to think about. Like I'm always saying, it's those little judgment calls that are gonna that are just gonna crowd your micro. I'm gonna see if I can fix this whole low DPS situation though. We're about to go hard on PP. PP is a really good fight for Shadow Priest. And yeah, we're gonna take a look. How much we can get. Philippe Fujika has just subscribed. Thank you very much, Philippe. And yeah, alright. I have to go hard for Philippe. We do have to hide this though real quick. So I kind of like noticed my Shadow Word Pain in the previous fights. Let's see. Oh, come on. Can we stop with these ninja pulls? Alright, let's take a look if we snapcast it. Like, this is taking far too long. I've lost a lot of DPS at this point waiting for the snapcast. But we'll keep it up throughout the entire fight, so it should be fine. Corbasto018 has just subscribed. Thank you very much, Corbasto. Alright, now it's for Philippe and Corbasto. Alright, so we are going on the green ooze. Oh, that's not good. Thank you, Velora, but I still died. Alright, we gotta get the heck out of here. Yeah, that snapcast is gone, even if it was a snapcast. Oh, what the fucking bullshit. Okay, fuck off. This fucking sucks. Let's just spam Devouring Plague. Take a look at Vampiric Touch. It's like, yeah, you can start casting it. It'll be done at some point. Ah, my god, what a bullshit. Like, why did I have to get thrown that way? It was because of my positioning, I know, but fuck that. Come on, let's go. Get rid of that. Fucking hell. We're still 8 for some reason. But, that was really cutting it close, my god. Starting to get reckless here, because what's the point? Let's get on this boy. Let's take a look at Malleable. Not in range of us, good. do have to move a little bit towards that place. No, we don't have the range. Let's just stick on PP for a little bit. Should've, nah, we should've went in. Oh. This kind of boss movement though is not really like giving me a nice time to... Like, the malleables are tricky as well. Maybe it's just that I'm trying too hard or something, I don't know. We are gonna have Shadow Fiend in time for mana not to be an issue. We're gonna have one more red. Yeah, good fight for Shadow Priest. Yeah. Alright, so gotta go hard on this boy. Let's move back a bit here, because the boss position is such a random thing right now. We are gonna put the Shadow Fiend on, because otherwise we're gonna run It's not something we want. Alright, let's see. Okay, I'm on red. That's perfect actually. Let's hope that the green doesn't target me. Just need to get like a little bit closer to that red. Oh, no, that's the wrong dot. Okay. Oh, that's not good. Oh my god. Well, we get to do that again. Alright. Round 2. Let's get ready for this. Mitko Dimitrov says, weren't you done streaming for today? No, it's always like in 2 blocks. Yeah, like Tim said, there's a streaming schedule on the Discord. Let's see if we can give people some roles. If they joined already. Nah, it should be fine for now. Okay, let's try that again, guys. I'm gonna need something stronger in order to get ready for this. So we're gonna drink some bubble frizz. Now this is carbonated, so I'm gonna fucking hate my life after I take a drink out of this. Why do you put bubbles in water? Okay, we're ready for this. Honestly, that is so disgusting. I'm actually upset right now. I'm gonna channel that anger into my damage. Rafael Finesse says, still 5th. Yeah, but I got hit by a malleable. I fucked up my positioning. I can do so much better there. This is an absolute disappointment. Like, if I was into some serious SM, you know, some sadomaso, I would be getting the belt right now. How does this paladin do so much damage? He's the Abomination. So when you play as the Abomination, you can right click on the boss or on the oozes and get an additional auto attack. Now, as you can see, the average hit is 19862 point. So that means that the average hit of the A-bomb's melee attack is 20k. On top of that is the claw attack, and the average hit of that is 18k. So the attack speed is like point something. Then you get the claw, which is like a 1 second cooldown. Or a 1.5 global cooldown. So, yeah, that's a lot of damage from the Abomination. Oliver Sanchez says, I heard you saying farming gold for your Shadowmourne. Can I ask, how did you farm it aside from profession? I'm having a hard time since a lot of competition in mining is profession. Do something else than mining. Too many people do it. And if you try something else, and you see other people are doing it as well, try something else again. You need to find that niche in the market that you can milk, that no one else can touch you in, because you'll destroy them with some, like, reagents or something, you know? You just gotta control the market. It's not easy, though. Okay, but... Alright. Alright, I want to see at least 15k at the end of this fight from me. That's a very tall order. If we get RNG'd, we're not gonna make 15k, but if it all goes perfectly, we can do 15k. Like, I'm so close to this, I should be doing that. Like, that would help so much though. More crit. Like, I'll get so much more crit from the last few items that I need. I haven't done a single buff in this whole raid. I should, like, help him out a bit. The other priests are really carrying my buffing. Okay, but we're ready this time. Okay, let's go. Stand right here. Actually, let's... I don't know. Let's just stay right here. And there's the fucking clicking bullshit. Fuck. Ah! So annoying. I'll see if I can just handle it. Probably could have just went for the reset right there. But we need to stop our DPS right there. Yeah, let's just stop. Okay, so we got the green debuff again, which means that we kill green. Now we're almost at 15k. One single target is not gonna, like, help us. I don't think I like this at all, to be honest. It's kind of messing with my own timings. I guess I just gotta get used to it. Ah, already reset. Okay, so do we have Unbound? No, we have Plague Sickness. Good. Just gonna ignore it then. Just reset that real quick. That ooze is officially out of range. We're not gonna get to 15. Let's see if we can get to 14 though. I guess 15 is, like, a lot. Okay, not on us, perfect. If we would have been in a serious bad situation here, so close to it, we would have to move a lot. Ay, caramba, that was close. Oh yeah, that's actually really useful. I just need to get used to it. So yeah, definitely thank you for that one, Daniel. Oh, what? Okay, we're stopping on the boss anyway at this point, so we can only kill the green right now. That's what they said in Discord. So we'll be resetting our dots, of course, because yeah, tactics, brother. We should really be using this engineering and bullshit more often as well. Just gonna stay in the boss for a second here. Get some dots on that thing. Just gonna reset my dots one more time. Let's get this on this thing. Get some Shadow Fiend going. I hope I don't get pushed. We're gonna actually just move away from that. Don't do that. Oh, yo, that was too close for comfort. Okay, that was mad close. Like a second later, I would not have reacted to that. I would not have reacted to that. I was not ready for that. I knew it was gonna die. That's why I wasn't ready for it. But oh, we on 15k. Let's go, boys. We can do it. And girls. We're just gonna ignore this. Oh, no, 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 no. Okay. Just gonna ignore this. Two malleables fly right at his face. Now, they didn't hit us, but we gotta keep it up, because that shield me here is gonna fuck me in the ass. Okay. 15k. 15.4k. Promises Yeah. We get rewarded with loot. No. So yeah, nice little... Come on. Why does Skada have to remember it as that number? That is not fine. I don't agree with this. I got scammed. Okay. Thanks, Skada. Yeah, 14,999.7. Like, go fuck yourself, Skada. Renan Vassario. Okay, so what is the value of Shadowmourne on the Warmane website? Here in Brazil costs 400 reais, which equals to $100. I think you need to buy it for 150 euros here in the Europa. Now we're just gonna do some mind sears. Carbasto. Oh, I need this. I need Conqueror Heroic. I hope it's Heroic. It is. Alright, you know what? We're bidding. I'm bidding 100. Oh, he wants to go for 120. Alright, what do we bid? What guys? You know what? Just for the memes. It doesn't matter, I got plenty of DKP. Yeah, of course you pass in the 420. That's what you do with a 420. You pass it around. Uh-oh. Okay, so you see this tactician, right? It's not disarmed currently. But don't worry, because we're a Shadow Priest. We have a disarm. Bots. Disarmed. Psychic Horror is useless, Abby. Why do you take it? It's trash. No, it doesn't have many uses, but there you go. It does disarm. It is nice in like 1 or 2 places. It's still not like amazing though. Okay. Okay, this is just a mess. What means 420? Oh, I don't know. Maybe you should Google it. Oh, I got blood stabbed. That's bad karma for you guys right there. Like, for all we know, Renan is like a 15-year-old and I just told him to Google some weed stuff. Corbasto018 says, best bet for Hunter in PvE. A wolf gives you the most ranged attack power. A raptor would give you the most straight up damage. But since your attack power gets, you know, so incredibly high, you're gonna want to take that wolf. Hey. So did we get that mark at some point, or? Oh, it means that I'm supposed to get the mark. It's the looting system. So if you take a look at people's nodes, you can see that they have a netto amount of DKP. Now we get DKP for raiding. So we kill the entirety of ICC, you get 165 DKP. And you know, you stack it up and eventually you're gonna want to buy an item with it. You spend a bit. Yeah. Alright. Let's get some good procs this time. There they are. Now snapcast that. I'm not sure if it works. Like I am gonna try it, but I mean like on a dummy later on. Now we're standing nice here, but yeah, why the fuck? Fuck that guy. Intervening towards us? Seriously? What the fuck is that guy's problem? What an asshole. Yeah, well, someone just intervened into me, so I think I'll get knocked again, because fuck that guy. Yeah, like, seriously, fuck that guy. So triggered. Okay, let's get some dots on him. It doesn't really matter, but we can get a little bit more healing off that way. I couldn't find the boss anyway, so I might as well cast the global cooldown. Intervening into me, man. What an ass. Okay, so next up it goes to Caliset, because it will never go to the same target twice if it can take the third option, so to speak. Alright, 30%. It should die before it swaps over. Like at this point, all of the execution phases are happening, you know, it's gonna die a lot faster than it did earlier before that. Like some of the mages are just going so ham, look at that. 21k. Like, that living bomb is putting in some work for him. We're on almost 15k. Now this is an important boss though. Oh, that was the wrong thingy to click. Because if we get Spindle, then we're gonna get lots and lots and lots of stats. Spindle, Spindle? No Spindle, of course not. He's still... But to be honest, Boxster still had Ardent Defender, so there was a cooldown there. He had it active the entire time. Okay, so did he get one shot? Did he get one shot? I don't think so. So there's always time to heal him. That's enough time. Like, as long as you get that window, and that's what Ardent Defender gives you as a defensive cooldown as well. Alright, there's some rabbit discussion with my guild officers. Like, I have never been in a guild where the officers allowed me to use Ardent Defender on a Protection Paladin as a defensive cooldown. Never. They are always like, dude, you're insane for doing that. Please don't do it. But, yeah. Okay, let's see. Volley, volley, volley. Where is volley? We need to pick up our item real quick here. Volley. Volley, volley, volley. Where's volley? Oh, it's literally the mage. Where is he at? Alright. So we spent some DKP, we got the item. That's what that's how DKP works. Now we're gonna be able to upgrade this into heroic. Overcap us on hit even more. That'll be fun. And yeah, we don't have the haste engineering gloves reagents with us, but we'll do it later. It's such a small upgrade anyway. It's fine. Usually if I would have all of the reagents with me just to apply that hand enchant right away, that's how I would do it. I don't really know why I didn't have that. I think it was because I was in a really shitty guild and I didn't expect to get any heroic marks when I was gearing this. I did expect to get the belt though, that's for sure. And Spindle, obviously, you don't have to enchant or gem that. Alright, so let's get some fish. Just to max out our manas. Alright, so you fear ward before the fight, and you're gonna be able to fear ward twice. Now, it's not gonna be necessary in this guild, because the boss will die before the second fear gets here. But there are lots of situations where that is gonna matter. In a lot of other guilds, you know, if you can't push it this fast. There's the hero. Our Shadow Fiend also has heroism right now, which is beautiful. It's attacking a lot faster. Doing about 22k right now. Sway is doing pretty well as well. I'm pretty sure that's the guy who intervened me though, so I'm not gonna give him any praise. I'm upset against him. Nah, it's all good. It's a good troll though, honestly. Intervening into a ranged on that fight, what a troll. Refresh that. Let's take a look at our deeps. It's fallen down to 18k. Heroism is very beneficial to a Shadow Priest. You just cannot keep up that damage. Like, what is that? Oh, he got fair warded, it's all good. So, look, you get feared, and in 30 seconds I'm gonna have my fear ward back, and the next Inside Terror is in 130. So, using it early on is just like such a nice way to get it twice. What an absolute mess. There's like so many dead people right now. Oh well. There's some nice RNG. So, yeah, just disperse it. You want to be careful when you get out of it though, because that's a lot of damage. There's no way to avoid it. You just gotta eat it. Preferably keep the flame small. That way people don't really get run into it that quickly. We do have this up. See if we can reclaim our spot over the other Shadow Priest. That's some bullshit. That is some... Okay, I guess we were standing in the way. We were. Are we still standing in it? Like, what is that? What's that range? Oh well, it's all good. Oh well. Vank. Let's get some levitates on the people. Okay, so it's Joker time, guys. Get ready for it. Joker in the sack of frosty treasures, and Nightmare Ender. The second day in a row that we've gotten an item, actually. Yesterday we got the leather chest. You know what that is? Stonks. Yeah, that's some serious good luck. I've been having a lot of luck recently. Also in the gearing streams, it has been just too much luck, man. But you know, I could use some of that. I don't mind. Not gonna complain about good luck. And then we've arrived in the Frozen Throne yet again. This time on a Shadow Priest. So yeah, I'll read the trash here for a sec. Why not Mind Blast? Or the trash? Wow. Okay, so I read the comments and Milky Pinky says, from trash, why are you passing on BOEs from trash? So I'm like, okay, let me read the comments, and that exact second I read the word trash. You guys are not trash. I'm sorry. Okay, so why are you reading this trash from these trash people? So, why not Mind Blast in rotation? It's not that good. It's gonna give you mana regeneration, but at the same time, the Retri will do that. Now, we only have one Retri today for some reason, but it's fine. Because it's a DPS loss. Why are you passing on BOEs from trash? They go for the guild bank. And the officers, they'll sell it. And we can get some repair gold. So, you know, it's all full circle. It comes back around to us, so it's whatever. It's a lot faster than also... It's a lot faster than also like having to master loot every single one of the trash mobs, right? Because you don't have that mass AoE loot thing that you have in the other expansions. Yeah, you said it the right way, Milky, but I just got confused. Never mind about it. You know how I sometimes say, alright, time to read the comments. And at that point, I'm already reading the comments. So I was gonna say, alright, let's read the comments. At that same time, I'm reading your comment, Milky, and I read that word trash. Now, I cannot read and talk at the same time. I get my words mixed up. So it's nothing with... Like, you did nothing wrong, Milky. It's all me. I was just being a stupid fuck. But today we can actually get a good look at his eyes because of the levitate. Okay, so as a Shadow Priest, you don't have a lot of responsibilities in the Lich King fight, except for making sure, you know, that you do the general stuff right. Be stacked, be spread when you need to. We're going to be taking care of some of the spirits inside of the Frostmourne chamber. Besides that, we're just going to be doing our simple rotation. We cannot kill the Lich King in the transition phase. It is heroic, the damage is a bit much. I could do it if I had a healer supporting me, but I don't want to tax them. Vasco Macedo says show gear and crafting. Yeah, you can just check it on the Warmane armory as well if you want to take like a quick look or like a more detailed look. I'll give you a quick look. It's pretty much just 6.4. You know, yeah, I need a few more pieces. I got the heroic mark. I'll be upgrading this tonight. I need the Merogar belt and I need the offhand. I guess. Oh, that was hilarious. Someone in Discord was like, oh, I can't play right now, so... Oh, I'll watch Abby play. And then someone else was like, but I'm also streaming. And then Gook was like, yeah, I guess. Shit's hilarious, man. Chaik Kizet asks, what's the most fun DPS class to play for you? The most fun one. Probably a Boomkin, honestly. I do enjoy that a lot. But it changes every day. It changes on my mood. It depends on the day. It depends on the group. It depends on the tank. You know, because Fury Warrior is a lot of fun as well. It's a lot of fun. Alright guys, so Lich King time. Let's get ready for this. Do a little bit of physical exercising. You know, do a little bit of a big stretch right here. And now we are ready. We are super ready. Okay, 10 seconds. We're about to destroy this Lich King's damage. Alright, can we get the other proc as well? Preferably right now. Nope, can't snapcast it, I'm sorry Daniel. Alright, let's get that Vampiric Touch back up. And let's just do our best. We are not going to... Ooh. We got a disengage and a blink back. We only lost the boomy. I paid way too much attention to that and I lost my my rotation here. I was like expecting a raid wipe, like a call for a raid wipe, but we're gonna 3-heal it instead. It was the Resto Druid that got blown away. He took the mage and the hunter with him, but they managed to react. Alright, Necrotic is incoming. Let's see how we're doing. Not that well. 16k though. It's a long fight. We'll get there. Let's move up here a bit. Ooh. Now that's a pretty shitty trap for us, but it's alright. We still got like Shadow Word Death. We can move in like 10 seconds. We can move quite a bit. But we don't get to 10 seconds right now. Alright. Can we reset Shadow Word Pain? Just the dot, just the tip. Alright, let's get some dots on that boy. Now, I hope we don't have to worry about spheres. That's why we keep the pet there. But we'll see. If we do have to worry about a sphere, we'll hop in. But so far it's been going quite well. Gotta get the auto attack in there, of course. Now we're still not really climbing in there, are we? Just gotta keep doing it. As long as you play properly, you're gonna end up in like the top 5 eventually, usually. Especially in a marathon like this. I just move in a bit, reapply this. Get these dots popping. Okay. Now we do have to get to the middle here. Otherwise we might get grabbed, and that's bad. Okay, so I would have definitely been dead if I didn't move. This is gonna fuck with our DPS, but it happens. Exa is back. Welcome back, Exa. We are just about to finish up the Lich King right there. This is the first attempt. Alright, let's get the Shadow Fiend up. Now, I would have loved to be able to DPS that wave. I would have still have dots on them right now. My DPS would have skyrocketed. Okay, let's get in here. Again? This is some fucking bullshit. It happens though, it really does. What can you do? Alright, but yeah, our DPS is not going to be salvageable at this point. That is too much RNG to happen to one person. At least we get out though, so it's all good. It's not like a big problem or anything. Someone is gonna lose DPS because of it. That's just how it is. It kinda sucks if it happens 2 times in a row, but whatever. Maybe someone else is gonna have a very nice record for himself because of this, so you know, it's all good. Defile on Gala. Now, oh Jesus. I guess I should have moved a bit earlier. Alright, might steer this boy. No, don't fly off. Oh, that was so close. Did you see that guy? Like literally on the edge of glory. Oh, very nice, Gala. We're gonna pop boots. I don't want to get picked up there and like in all the way in Narnia. We are gonna push Lich King here, so don't worry about them too much. Might just get out of here. Let's get some dispersion. Nope, no time for dispersion. I wanted to get a little bit of mana in, but it should be fine with Shadow Fiend. Let's see where we at on deeps. 14k. Okay, got the raging. Now the other one will die with our dots up, like just focus on the new one. Yep. Oh Jesus, I just jumped instead. I was trying to type to them. Fucking hell. Well. What a mess. Well, I think this, yeah, this is a wipe. Lots of dying people right there. Alright, well. I guess we got RNG'd into oblivion. But, yeah, let's try again. Honestly, I don't mind wiping if I get that kind of RNG. Like, yeah, sure, let's try again. Honestly. And it's only been like it's not even been like 2.5 hours, so. And we did take like half an hour to get the group set up. So effectively, I don't think we've spent 2 hours inside of ICC yet. Which, you know, it's Gucci. Oh no, this is not Gucci. This is like when an antisocial person is outside of his house. He'll just want to get back in, but his friends are keeping him out. Oh no, where's my Mass Dispel? No, I was so slow. Is that a stop casting macro for a Mind Flay? Yes, Dionysus Beridicta. Or Beriat Dika. I'm sorry. I wanted to pronounce it like really smoothly, but... Okay, it's a bit of communication. It's important, you know. Dit are we're just gonna give him a little bit of a resurrection right there. Danielle asks, what is your MS? Which refers to latency. Right now it's 23. I've seen it be a little bit lower though. Like 15-ish, 18-ish, must be the stream. But it's enough, like, as long as it's under 100, I can pretty much just feel no difference. We can put that here, actually. Like, this is not a keybind. That's why I put spells there that I barely ever use. It's like a quick access non-keybind spell thingy, so I guess I can put my Resurrection there. Keep it on the main bars. And this is such a mess as well. Hold up. If I am ever outside of shadow form, I don't want to be popping my dispersion by accident. Alright, so the officers are just going over a few things and we'll get started right there. In the meantime, let's see if we can fix this. Like, I have the death warning on the alpha, but it's just not showing it. So I do want more than 40 yards, but I really do also want the death warning. So what we'll do is we're just gonna give it a little bit of a profile swap. Oh. Alright. I don't know if it's working now, but we'll see. Damn, 23. My normal MS is 300 on a good day, says Altiardon Estor. Yeah, it's just, I'm lucky. I'm lucky that I live in a place near the server. Because I know a lot of people that have a lot stronger or faster internet connections than me. You know, they got more gigabytes or whatever it's called nowadays. I think they're up in terabytes in some places. But, yeah, it's just lucky positioning, I guess. It's also the reason why I keep going back to the server. Because I have been in servers where I had like 300 MS. It's tough, man. You can't play certain classes well with that kind of MS. It's just gonna be really, really rough. Shadow Priest is one of those as well. If you have a little bit of MS delay, that Mind Flame macro is just not gonna do enough to... You know, even with the macro, you're gonna miss a few seconds in casting. I do hope that the next attempt is the kill, because I'm getting a bit tired at the moment. But yeah, we're about to get started here. Boxer is just picking something up from the auction house, and you know, he's probably been summoned at this point. Why do you have VSync enabled? Asks LVXVRINANT. Almost got it right. Why do I have VSync enabled? I don't know. I don't know what VSync does. I don't know if I have it enabled. Is this an issue? Because I don't know what it does. Should I have this on? I don't know. It explains it to me, but I don't know. You know what? We're gonna remove this actually. See if it fixes the double click issue. Maybe it fixes it. Like, I don't know. That would be very nice because it's pissing me off every time that I'm like. Right. Hold up. Something else happened here as well. This just completely disappeared. We had set this up, but something happened and we don't have it. So we're gonna have to do this again. Just set this up really quickly. Now hopefully internal cooldown. Can it show as internal cooldown? Alright, it should be fine, but it's not giving me the same thing as it usually does, which is worrisome. But it should be fine. Let's move on to the next. Internal cooldown. You see there's supposed to be a CD behind that. Really weird. Call me LVX. Yeah? Alright, LVX. VSync caps your frames at 60. Keep it on if you have a 60 Hz monitor. Like, guys, I don't know these things, so I just play WoW. Honestly, if it seems fine to you guys, it's fine for me. I could probably turn it on, off, and not gonna notice much of a difference. Now, I don't want to fuck with the refresh settings, because when I got this, this like client installed, like not that long ago, I fucked with it, and it just renders my entire screen black. And I need to go into like a text file to fix it, so we're not gonna do anything with that. I play Dionysus. Wait a second, it's more complicated. It's Dionysius. I'm so sorry. That's a beautiful name though, man. Baryadika says, I play Shadow Priest while I always have 200 to 300 MS, and it's still green latency. It's fine with me, no big DPS loss occurs. I'm happy to hear that. I did notice it a little bit, like on my spells when I went to a server where I had like 400-ish MS. So I don't know, if you don't notice it, I'm glad. I wouldn't want anyone to play with significant noticeable delay. Okay, so back in the days I used to play on like a shitty Pentium 2 PC, and on Lich King I'd get like 7 FPS. I'd still do decent DPS, but it's not like seeing it at 60 FPS and seeing all the effects work properly, you know. This is much more beautiful. Let's get... Alright, hopefully this time it saves. And apparently we have like a spot open. Something happened. Someone went AFK or something. I don't know. It's taking a minute here though. Alright, we got Mage Ukum here. Alright. So we're gonna need another flask. LVX says, I play on the same server as you do. Don't know if you've heard about the guild that I'm in, the Royal Family. I think I've seen the Royal Family around. Let's take a look. Oh yeah, 16 people online at the moment. I know Sabersif. I feel like I know Shifter from somewhere. I see Mana Pleb around. Yeah, I know this guy though. Well, no, I don't know him, but I seen him around. And yeah, I've seen the Royal Family guild around as well. Is it a nice guild? Are you guys handling your noobs properly? Giving them some advice instead of, you know, like telling them to read a guide? Because it's important, man. Warmane has like this weird infrastructure where there's like a new generation of people seemingly every 6 months. So, yeah. It's interesting. Lots of newbies. And they need guidance, guys. We gotta help them. We do seem to be getting ready here though. We got a 4th mage. So that's great, right? Another mage to fight in DPS. Okay, so we started. Let's keep it on damage. Let's take a quick look at the last fight. Take a look at the healing. Yeah, the Resto Druid got blasted away at the start by the Shadow Trap. It's also what put the pressure on us right at the start. Let's hope it doesn't happen this time. Okay. 20 seconds. How to deal with the feeling of being overwhelmed? Oof, I don't know, Mitko. It's gonna take some experience. You need to train your mind. Okay? Like, that's some anime shit, I know, but it's just experience. You gotta stay calm. And you gotta realize when you're panicking. And the moment that you panic, you gotta be able to tell yourself, snap the fuck out of it. Reset, you know. Go back to like a mind state where you weren't panicking and take it from there. Okay, melee is moving. Let's keep up with death, Shadow Word Death. We'll use it for movement. Okay, we've got that shit, but the problem is all of our shit's resetting, so... But yeah, basically... I had to keep standing there for a while. We gotta catch up. We need to catch up here. Come on, bro. Beautiful. Absolutely perfect. That is some good RNG. Look at that. That Shadow Trap is bothering nobody. We got Necrotic Plague in 2 seconds. Plague is on EF. Oh, we're fine right here. We're not gonna get blasted. Honestly, with this kind of damage, you just need to move really quickly, because if you move slowly, there's not gonna be like enough time. Yeah, let's get this engineering hands up as well. I feel like I'm not using them often enough. Just that bit moving to this side, and yeah, we could have just stood still there. It's a risky though. I'd rather not get blown away in a class that doesn't have any escapes from that situation. We're gonna keep DPSing him a little bit longer this time. Just move out like that. Okay, we're gonna have to kill this Necrotic. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, so there is the second raging. Valkora died. It's gonna cost us a few battle reses. Venzokusu says easy LOD. I mean, as a Shadow Priest, I don't feel much pressure. It's quite relaxing. Oh. Oof. Oof. Yeah, they dead. They are dead as fuck. Oh, Hymn of Hope. Look at that, double Divine Hymn, and I am completely out of position. Yeah, this is definitely a wipe. Oh well. There's another wipe. Not that easy, I guess. How do you keep the class buffs inside that little window? If it's an add-on, name of the add-on, please. This little buff thingy that you have, it is an in-game function or feature. You go into your options, interface, buffs and debuffs, and then consolidate buffs. Or if you're talking about yeah, the need to know, then Tim has the right answer. But I think Tim is actually wrong this time. Imagine that, right? Me being right. Oh, he retracts the message. What a sore pussy. Nah. Sorry, Tim. Elidor, I don't, because they stopped playing after 1 year. I guess you're referring to like the advice to give noobs. It's true though. Not a lot of people like keep playing this game for a very long time, but they might eventually come back. Poor Tim with his message retracted. LVX says, I just started downing LOD, second time in a row. Nice, man. Congrats. Yeah, no problem, Tsera Sambu. I hope that this is gonna be the kill though, because I'm getting really exhausted. Usually when it gets to around 2:30, I get really tired and I want to go to bed. So let's hope that it doesn't take too much longer. Wow. Alright. I'm gonna just put the death warning on the center icon, because this just does not seem to be working right now. I don't know what it is, guys. Alright, luckily we're starting really quickly. Milky Pinky says, do you still have migraines? Yes. Yes, as you can see, my face is red right now. It's not because it's excited, it's because I'm having a huge headache. I'm basically in constant agony when I look at the screen. It got really bad at one point, very long ago. I was tanking Ruby Sanctum, and yeah, never mind. Let's get into Lich King. It's a pretty gruesome story. And we got our flask. We've got all the buffs that we need. 10% attack power, nice. Let's take a look. Tseren Sambo by Anzul has just subscribed. Thank you very much, man. Honestly, the thing that I like most about streaming at this point is just getting these really, like, these names that I have never read in my life, right? Like, Tseren Sambo. That's a beautiful name, and I've never seen it in my life. And now I have, and I'm thankful for that. Because I love reading like new words and stuff, you know. So that's a lot of fun to me. Might be weird, but yeah, there it is. And there's also the Santa dick face, you know. Some usernames are just freaking hilarious. But yeah, let's get into this Lich King kill here. Necrotic on the off tank, which is beautiful. That's the best kind of RNG to have. Boxster being our off tank, you know. He just dispels himself. It's right where it needs to be. No one loses DPS. Okay. DP. Nah, it's still a little bit early. Okay, we're gonna move here a little bit. Just reset the Devouring Plague early. It's okay. We were moving. Much better to reset it right now, as opposed to like when you're standing still, being able to cast Mind Flay. Okay. Okay, 1 more percent and we're going out. We're just gonna stand here for a little bit, war a little bit of damage. Yeah, we can move out a little bit, I guess. And just like get ready for this. And yeah, let's go for the mana him. Alright. They wanted the mana hymns, so we put the mana hymns. So Gucci. We're gonna get a new raging, obviously. Just wanna get those dots up as soon as possible. Now we could stack with the melee DPS, get a few melee attacks in there. I think I will do exactly that actually. We're gonna need the small amounts of damage here. Okay, so you see all that small amount of melee damage, it's really adding up. Like, it will be at least like 16k at the end of the fight or something, which is an entire Mind Flay. And 16k is a bit low actually, we can probably get more if we really try hard. Alright, give it a little bit of a stacking. Let's get that Shadow Fiend. Oh, wow, wow, wow. Ow, that was a big mistake. Just gonna Mind Sear them. We're not gonna reach that for much longer. I hope he's fine. I think we just barely got him out. Okay, we got the hero. We gotta get in there though. We really gotta get in there. Get some dots on these boys. Seems like Warmane will never die. Only Blizzard can kill Warmane. And a lot of people are telling me they can't because they are based in Russia. So yeah, I don't think Warmane will die. Not if it's up to me. Alright, we got the third defiling coming. Alright, on the mage, this is really good. A one on the warlock, really good as well. This is some solid RNG for this part. Alright, they're both fine. Yeah, we got some damage on them. We're running a bit low on mana though, but we got Shadow Fiend in a minute. Now we got Defiling coming here. Okay, Defile on the Retry. Nitro bootsing out of it. Alright, single target LK. We're just gonna push it. These Valkyrs will drop their targets if we push it fast enough. There we go. Now a little bit of a stun on top of them. And it's all Gucci. Now I want a second of mana regen here. But this should be enough. Now we are gonna get some auto attacks in here. Like I said, all the small shit matters. And these things aren't necessarily known for like... yeah, I guess we're gonna have to kill the spheres if they come. These ragings aren't known for their parry hasting, so it doesn't matter if you don't have any expertise, just pop them. That's a bit early. Alright, Shadow Fiend is up. Like right there, almost 1000 free damage just because of the auto attacks. Do that a few times, it'll add up. There's a 1k crit even. Yeah, we've got tons of damage on these though. But the spheres gotta die. So you just get a bunch of Shadow Priests, just nuke them down. Now I do wanna get some debuffs up at the proper times. Should have gotten Vampiric Touch in there. So yeah, now we're 6th. Just not gonna give a fuck about DPS and we'll be fine. There we go. Somebody was like getting their panties in a bunch over a priest buff, so I don't know. They didn't ask. Like, Lol. Alright, we're just gonna be a nice little turret here. Now we are proccing our trinkets, but yeah, since we procced them already, we just gotta make the best out of it. Alright, see if we can get... Nope, no, don't want to refresh that. And hopefully not get silenced right here. Okay, so... I can soak this wave. I'm just waiting for them to tell me. They're not asking for it. I don't know if they expect me to just do it. But I'll just keep it for their call. You know, my dispersion. Because I don't want to mess up the officer's plan. Obviously, they've got a plan for all of this. And we're not going to mess it up for them by using it too early or too late. Let's see. 6th. Now, our trinkets literally just procced, so we got like 30 seconds of not giving a damn about whether we proc or not. Alright, let's get a move on here. Now, what you can do is just spam tab and spam the Devouring Plague. That way, anything in your character's vision is just gonna get nuked. 2 Devouring Plagues will one-shot one of the... well... 2 Devouring Plagues will take care of a spirit. It won't one-shot the spirit, because it's 2 shots. Just gonna stay in front of the star. Just turn your camera a bit like that, and you're Gucci. Get out of that defile. Yeah, you want it right now? I think we're just supposed to use him. I don't know. So let's go ahead and use him. Oh, you see that? It's still tracking. Now I hope that they just care about the buff and not for the actual mana regen. Because that would suck, right? Ooh. It's not too bad. We can stand right here in between the 2 defiles. We'll have enough range. And they really don't seem to be asking me for any kind of soaking. I hope they don't care that I'm not soaking by myself. I could, I definitely would, but... Ah, shit, I should have done dots. Let's just go ahead and keep tabbing. Now, when there's quite a few of them, it might take a while to get through them with Devouring Plague. But you could also Mind Sear if there's a lot of them in the air. But I think this is a bit better. Probably isn't. Like, it's taking a lot of mana. I guess I should just focus one and kill it, instead of just tap it the entire time. Alright, so just gonna drop it right there. Now, they didn't give a fuck at that point, like... Yeah, this is fine. Yeah, this is fine. Yeah, this is fine. Seems like Warmane will never die. Nah. Shadow says Paymane. It's part of the reason why it will never die. It's profitable. The people running as... Okay, so imagine you run a business and it's not profitable. You're probably not going to want to run that business. But if it's profitable, then you're going to want to run it. So this isn't like the actual Skada. So I got 6th in the first like 7 million damage of the fight. This is like until the 3rd phase, and sometimes when you get out of the chamber, there is going to be a Skada reset. So we did very well in the third phase. We got tons of damage on the Wicked Spirit as well. Now that's 300k damage, I think. Yeah, 320k. From just mind searing inside and like spamming the Devouring Plague. It's a lot of damage. Shadow says, come join BFA, it's the best expansion. Nah, I'm fine right here. So yeah, we'll just finish this, check the loot. We won't need anything from Lich King itself, so it's kind of disappointing, but you know. That's that biz life. It's nice though, not having to worry about gear constantly. It really is. Look at that guy. What an absolute legend.
No more, Arthas. No more lives will be consumed by your hatred. Free at last. It is over, my son. This is the moment of reckoning.
Yeah, that's Resurrector. Just stab that guy real quick. We need to get into shadow form. Lol. That's not something I have to deal with usually. Just reset that. It's probably not the... Nah, it's not a good reset to end the day on. Come on, give me another reset. Let's get a beautiful reset. Huh. No, not beautiful either. Whatever. We did pretty well. I will see if someone has a unsplit full Skada. Got Royal Scepter, Havoc, Protector Heroic. So yeah, let's see. Let's see if I can produce an unsplit damage meter for you guys. I am also interested. We got an unsplit absorbs and healing. Alright. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. I am still gonna try to get the recount real quick, but let me just get started with the outro because, yeah, let's see. Okay, well, we don't seem to have a unsplit Skada, so let's just take a look. First of all, I'm gonna get out of their Discord. It's a lot of noise, and no offense, guys. And let's take a look. All right, so that is another split actually. Like Skada is just splitting all over the place. So we got 1.3 mil here, 1.3, and here we got 7.5, so 1.3 plus 7.5, 7.8 is 8.8. 8.8 million in total on the Lich King. Or not on the Lich King, but in the Lich King encounter. Yeah, okay, so I do have a total damage in incoming here. If Velcora is a nice little bit of useful right here. Shadow asks, have you played BFA? No. No, I tried a few expansions before that, and the way they were heading is just not good. Okay, so really trying to get it for you guys. if you don't mind, then allow me to thank you for watching, and here it is. Okay, so we've got damage for total on the Lich King. We are 5th with 9.3 million. So this is including the outro segment, I assume. Now, as you can see, we definitely beat the shit out of Valora, which is honestly really good. Got about 300k more than the second Shadow Priest as well. Enhancement didn't do that bad. But yeah, good shit. Nice rogue damage. Nah, he was dead. What is 300 DKP? DKP is dragon kill points. If you kill a boss, you get dragon kill points. You can use those dragon kill points to buy items. So a full ICC gives like 165 DKP for us in Asperity. Now you can buy stuff with that. Like you see, rolling for rolling for this item has started. You bid 5, someone else bids 10, that person then bids 15, Valimar counts it down, Neverfall has won a protector mark. And that's how you deal with loot in endgame guilds. Anyway, guys, I will get out of here right now. Thank you for watching. We'll be back tomorrow night with ICC, Ruby Sanctum, and Trail of the Grand Crusader all in one. For now, have a good night, and I'll see you on the next stream. Bye bye, guys.